Static Aftershock coming out soon. Here's a question. So I hope you guys are DC fans. So, if there was a DC character that hasn't had their own show yet, who deserves it? What DC character deserves their own show?
I don't know anything about DC. No one knows anything about DC. Come on.
Alright, come on up. Yabun, coming up. Yabun, coming up. Who's the monster that says SpiderMan?
Who dies?
For the record, SpiderMan my favorite superhero, but
Yes.
but he's not DC.
Your favorite?
He also has.
He's not DC.
He needs more movies.
Nobody. No one else here knows DC.
I know DC.
Let's go.
What? No, wait. I already called GC.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry.
I love DC.
Alright.
I own over 400 DC comics.
Fudge.
Nope, I have some that are original print. I have original Detective Comics #1, original print.
What are you doing?
Still in sleeves.
Coronavirus.
With that in mind, I just want to let you all know. For the record, guys, PSA, wash your hands, don't touch your face,
Don't lick random
and don't
people on the
panic.
floor.
And stop licking people whenever you say hi. You'd be surprised how many people do that.
You're a sick person if you do that.
Anyway, no.
Sick person.
With that in mind, okay, we have a contestant, so I want to hear your name, your answer, and why you chose that answer. Here's the. This is the final round, so let's do this. Let's start with Jay down.
My name's Jay. I was on the cameraman earlier. I think the #1 DC character should get their own movie is Red Hood, but specifically through Jesus Christ, the anti-hero arc where he went through the Underlaw, where he got revived and then came with Bizarro and Artemis. That would have been such a great show series.
Okay.
My name's Kat, and I believe Catwoman should have her own TV series. Just because of the original movies like Halle Berry, excuse me, teeth falling out. She has a lot of untapped potential that I feel like she could have better representation in general, especially in all the DC movies. Usually she's portrayed as this very sexy lady who's like, oh, look at me, I'm a cat, meow. But I feel like she has a lot more talent than just being meow, sexy people.
Okay.
Hi, my name is GC.
The director of Static Aftershock.
And the director of Static Aftershock coming soon. My character that she was is Icon. Icon.
Icon.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. What's the reason?
Oh, you want to start with me?
No. What's the reason?
Oh, the reason?
Yeah.
Simple. Because he's stronger than Superman and he's African American.
That's a good enough reason right there.
I'll tell you why in a second.
Okay, we got the answers, we have the reasons why, so put in the timer on the clock. I want you guys to explain to me why your character deserves to have their own show, and I want you to also tell me why the other two don't deserve their own show. They should stay, they should just stay in the shadows where they belong. So, 3 minutes on the clock. Let's mash it up.
#1, despite his name, no one knows Icon. He ain't an icon. Nobody knows him. He has no love. #2, in the series of Red Hood's series, he had an amazing story arc. He went through an arc where he fought Batman. He had to kill one of his best friends. He killed everyone who did him wrong. And then
So I'm gonna stop you right there real quick. So Red Hood is just Jason Todd, every angsty emo kid's dream.
He goes to Hot Topic and buys all the band shirts. He doesn't even know what they are.
So I mean, come on, really, Jason Todd?
Crawling
Every
my
person and their
skin.
dad cosplays Jason Todd. I cosplay Jason Todd. So
okay, wait. One person here, raise their hand if you know who Icon is.
Okay, but hold on, you see? And that is why he needs his own show, because he has a very interesting background, alright? Very interesting background. And he's also in the TV show Young Justice. Him and his sidekick Rocket. So,
I actually better know that.
the more you know.
I watched it.
And also, your character Catwoman, anybody seen Halle Berry's movie, Catwoman? Anybody?
I don't know anything about
That
her.
was horrible. Imagine that as a TV
Thanks
show.
for reminding us.
Imagine that as a TV show. You don't want that. You don't want that at all.
You
You
know.
don't want that.
Get a better actor, and trust me, she has such a
I'm not saying.
After she went
I'm-
crazy, I
look,
understand that.
Look, alright, so it's Catwoman. Okay, fair enough. She can have her own show, cool. But it's gonna be heavily influenced by Batman.
Yeah.
Understandably, but not.
Jason Todd as well. You cannot have Red Hood without Jason Todd. I mean, you can't have Jason Todd without Batman.
Remember now,
It's
Harley
like a give and
has
take.
her own animated series.
Who?
Harley and I.
And who was in like 3 of the episodes already? Joker and Batman. So you can't have that.
There's always going to
standing
be a
up.
reference to them, but I believe
Of course, but with Icon,
They can have
he's
her
by himself.
separate.
He's his own character. He's from the Dakotaverse, which where Stack is from. Stack after Stuck on Machine. So I mean, he's this. Okay, so his background is that he's from a planet called Terminus. He comes to Earth years ago. He's immortal. He's stronger than Superman. Do you realize how insane that is? The man who sneezed and destroyed a galaxy, he's stronger than him. Alright? So would you not want to see a show about that? This African American guy who came to Earth during slavery, so he had to pretend to be a slave even though he can destroy a person with a thought. Wouldn't that not make for great TV? Like, come on.
I wanna hear more of you guys.
Superman one.
No, he would not be Superman 1 because he's.
But you
he's
just said
not,
he's as strong as
No,
Superman.
he's different, but he's different.
He's a strong Superman, but he's not. He doesn't have the same moral compass as Superman.
Oh, we have a comment from the audience.
Okay, so Icon, I don't know anything about DC, but if Icon is very powerful, then what's the point of a TV show if he's powerful and like nothing's ever more powerful than him?
I got
He's just gonna have the most power ever.
Okay, so go ahead.
No, you answer his thing first and then.
Okay, so yeah, well, with Icon, the thing, they can scale, of course, they're going to scale it down for a TV show or a movie or something. They never bring a character to their full potential in a movie or TV show. So imagine he's still learning to use his power. Have anyone ever seen Smallville or anything like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So a show like that, he's learning who he is as the years go by. Yeah.
If you get a character like Saitama who's overpowered as heck, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get your icon.
Think what?
If you get a character who's overpowered
Like Saitama.
like Saitama, you can get icon.
Right, exactly.
Alright, so
still-
back to the thing. Go.
I still think Red Hood should get his own series because that whole point was that he's pushing away from Batman and had nothing to do with him. They could do it the same way with the New Young Justice. They don't
But
touch
how
on
many
the
times
big
have we
guys.
seen that?
They name them, but they don't touch on them. But it would be such a good anime. Have you ever seen the comic story? Like they talk? It was comic story and they had the whole series. It's on.
Shout out to Comic Story.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout out to Comic Story.
I love
Make
them.
sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I love them. They're super good. But I don't think that would have such. I think that'd have such a great series. And Red Hood isn't just the guy who Batman failed to save. He has more than that. He had a series where he tried to become good again, but he had so many enemies that they all just beat him down constantly and restarted. They could touch on that. They could touch on the time where Batman actually died and he took the mantle from Dick.
So
He
this one
kicked
another
ass
TV
and then
show
took the
about
mantle.
an anti
Wow,
anti-
language, my God, that's family
That's his
friendly.
name.
Alright.
His name is Dick Grayson.
Time's up. Alright, so round of applause for that argument. That's actually really good. So with that in mind, okay, we heard the arguments. Very good job. I want to hear closing statements. One more time, I want you to explain why your character deserves their own show and why the other two don't. They don't need it.
Just one at a time, or
One at a time. The other contestants are not allowed to interrupt. Neither are the audience. This is your time. One sentence. Just explain why. We're gonna start with Catwoman, then Jason Todd, then Icon.
First of all, we have Catwoman. We've never actually explained her backstory. All we have in the Hallberry movies was she fell down, got bit by a cat, and went crazy. But I feel like we can do something we did with the new Joker movie, so we have more into her mental insight of why she does these actions and have actually a little more separated than Batman. So she tries to get away from that and try to cope with what she has to deal with for now. Just because of all the things that are mentally with her at the moment.
Alright.
I think Red Hood should get his own series because he's already had so many interesting stories that it'd be great to see them like build out little by little. I don't think Catwoman should get one because her drama is that she's a thief and can't stop stealing. And Icon because no one knows him.
literally your own argument.
Alright.
So I think we should get
You have to, you wanted to.
I think he should get one simply because he's part of this larger universe. Like, imagine having a show with him, and then he opens up the universe to Static going in, his sidekick Rocket, all these other heroes we've never seen or heard of before coming into the DC universe, or the newer expanded DCEU, makes for a much interesting time, like interesting shows and movies and spin-offs and stuff we've never seen before. Because we're tired of seeing Superman planet blow up 50 times already, Batman's parents getting shot every single day. Like, it gets tired. We want something new, something fresh. Right? And I don't think Catwoman should have one simply because her story is just cut and paste. It's just she's a thief, her and Batman do this cat and mouse thing, cat bat thing or whatever, It happens every single comic, every single time we see it. With Red Hood, he's just, like I said, just this angsty kid who Batman failed to save, and he's mad because Batman didn't kill Joker. Sure, it expands more, but I mean, that's just the run-of-the-mill angsty anti-hero. What was that?
Alright, so... Well, I mean, he's not allowed... Well, you're not allowed to comment on anything, but I do at least want to hear it, but no responses or anything like that.
I just want to say that I think from a director's standpoint, it'd be more interesting to hear a new character that not many people know of, rather than...
Okay, wait, okay, stop right there because I was actually going to go on that. Thank you. But... No, yeah, okay, I heard the arguments, heard the answers and everything. No, it's kind of for me. It's kind of obvious just due to the fact of the way the argument went. I am giving it to Icon, but I do want to explain. No, let's do it right. But I do want to explain, and there is a point that you brought up that really kind of just stuck with me. And going off of what he said, I kind of agreed. Where it's like, number one, it is a bit more interesting to see a show about a character you're not familiar with.
Directorial point of view.
Yes. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. There was that, but also, and it's not even just one. It's kind of two in one. Being both your characters are heavily connected to Batman, and it's like we've seen them try to do a Catwoman style thing before without Batman even, and it didn't work. And Red Hood, I feel like you have to see shows of other characters, because technically they're kind of doing that story on Titans. I was waiting for someone to mention it, but it's like they're kind of doing that already. So it's like, in a bad way.
They didn't name him every once in a while. To be
But,
fair, I would have given it to Icon too, only because I want to see a series of him being so flippin' powerful, having to hold back from being the crap out of everyone trying to enslave him.
Would it be a
That'd be
comedy?
awesome. No, it'd be like one of those, like, it'd be like super gory crap, and he's like, I could snap and just wipe you all away, but I'm not going to because I'm scared of my own power. That would have been so cool. To be honest, I thought he was going to win.
All right.
No offense, but I thought it was going to be me and him.
No, but the three of you did a good job.
Great.
Actually, whoever competed in the past and didn't win, feel free to come here and pick up a Pokemon card because we got way too many of those. So, but no, GC, pick your prize. And also, with that being the end of the final round, thank you guys for coming to Media Match. Real quick though, GC, one more time, plug your
Coming
project.
soon, Static Aftershock on Instagram, at static_aftershock on Instagram. Follow that, keep you updated.
And also, please tag Zibooks.
You can go to sphereofcompassion.com or Sphere of Compassion on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whichever. They're all the same.
Alright, and with that in mind, thank you guys so much. Hope you have a great day, and I will catch you guys later. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Go to Random Ramblings Productions on YouTube, and we'll see you guys next time. See ya!